Okay, gonna do the interior video now. We're starting on the back end of it versus the front end, like I normally do. But wanted to show you how clean this is. And a lot of this, remember, this was restored a few years back. So it's got, you know, somebody did a really good job. It wasn't us that did the restoration work on it, but whoever did it did a pretty good job on it. There's a couple things here and there, and I'll point those out. But overall, I would say they got an A on restoring it for sure. But anyway, here's all the carpet is immaculate, perfect, and whatnot. You'll notice there's a different color seatbelt right there. We actually bought seatbelts. We did that because we seen that when we got it. So we have a box of seatbelts that will go along with it. Just haven't had the time here at the shop to do much on it like we were originally hoping to, and we're just trying to put everything we have. I bought this for my fiance. We spent quite a bit on it, and we were just gonna, you know, have fun with it. We have a Jeep company here in Colorado, and we're planning on kind of using it as a show vehicle and whatnot. But things have changed, and we're trying to put all of our eggs into our company right now. So we can always get one of these later is what we're hoping for anyway. So anyway, enough of me talking. Going down to the seam, there is a little bit where they didn't get this area covered when they painted it. I don't know, this guy here, some sort of support on it. You can kind of see where the paint is flaked off and you get a little surface rust in that area, but most of the seams are actually in really good shape. That's actually the first time I've seen that. This is the first time I've kind of had this area down. But this Jeep Wagoneer is loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and close that guy up and see how nice and smooth that closed. Okay, and then everything's power on it, so this thing had all the options. You can see the window operates as it should. And if you're wondering how I'm doing that, that's the key that does that here. You turn it, rolls it down. You go this way, you rolls it up. Okay, so that does that, and then that guy flips over like so, covered you up. So we'll do an exterior video here in a little bit, but for now we're just getting into these interiors. So it's got that tan wood grain look to it, and I don't think I have the key. Oh yeah, I have the keys in my pocket, but I will show you that all these windows operate. But for now, back seat excellent, no tears or anything. It does have some kind of gouges on that seat there, but again, carpet is perfect. Back headrests, everything is good shape. The headliner, immaculate. You can see the light there works. It does have a factory sunroof in it, which is really cool. I don't know, that's your cargo lamp switch back there, and whatnot. So let me throw the keys in this. These old things are funny because they have all the original ashtrays in the back and stuff. And then the smoker's window up front, of course. So it kind of cracks me up, some of the old stuff they put in these things, but that's kind of the fun in it. So, so this window, obviously, all the way down, all the way up. I think it's important for these to show, you know, to show that all this stuff does work. I haven't had these open yet, but okay, so that goes in. Oh, sorry, flipping your phone around here. And then this guy goes out, and then you get your window out like it should. And then the back one here, of course. The one thing I will say that was not done very well, you can kind of see it slowing down this window. Seeing that one's not even going up right now. I'll have to power it up because I don't have a good strong battery right now. But the one thing I will say about these windows is the tint sucks on it, and it makes them a little bit, well, it kind of slows them down a little bit. So if I could redo that in it, that's exactly what I would do. And we were planning on doing that, just didn't have time for it. I'm going to fire it up so I can get these windows to operate correctly here. But here's the front seats and carpet, all in great shape through here. Steering wheel, all original. All the gauges are original. Only thing it's not is obviously that stereo deck. It does have the factory AC in the bottom. We haven't had that ever turned on, but everything's there for it. So if anything, it may need to be charged. It may not. It may work just fine. So I don't know if I showed you that panel, but that panel's in good shape. The driver panel. It's all in pretty good shape as well. There's a couple goofy places on it, but for the most part it's in real good shape. So let me fire. Gotta get in this thing. It's carbureted, so. Nice loud motor comes to life there. So let's see here. Alright, so now you can't see now. I got my doors. That window started to roll up, so I'll go back around to it. And their battery, this battery's okay in this thing, but now you can see it operates as it should. Goes right back up. Okay, so that one's good. But this is that tint, you can see it there. And what is happening, it's lifting. It's just a really crummy job, whoever did the tint job on this. So I would highly recommend. That causes that motor to really strain. I wouldn't put a lot of pressure on that. But listen to these doors, and I'll show you that on the outside. It's just a lot of cool stuff. It's just the way these old things sound. That one works as it should. Right down fast. All the way up. Have some cracks in your scrubbers in the side in here. That's pretty common in them, and you get those little stress cracks in the wood there. Very, very common on Jeep stuff. That guy clicks back into place like it should. Maybe one more. This is all adjustable, and the seat does work. You can see it moving as it should. Everything works in it, which is really impressive for being what it is. The seat belts, obviously, and that's why we have a box of seat belts, because they were kind of on their last limb. Whatnot, but let me switch gears and I'll go back to the other side and show you the rest of these windows. I think windows are very important in Jeeps, because especially Wagoneers have electrical parts, because this is the kind of stuff that tends to just, you know, be something somewhat of a pain to somebody. So this is again that flaky tint, that's crap tint that's coming off there, but the window does operate as it should. It goes up as it should. And this one's peeling pretty bad as well. It's just the tint thing, all that crap needs to come off. But and then lastly, so we're in here now. I'll go ahead and turn her. Well, you know what? Let's do this real quick. So that's the, I don't forget what they call those, but the kind of the dam area from your soft top, and then your controls are here. Probably get some leaves that falls on us. That goes back as it should, and then all the way back up. It's important to get these completely closed and they lift like that, because that'll seal it. Otherwise, if it rains, you'll still get stuff in here. The visors are in good shape. That one's a little loose coming out of the holder there, but you can get something to tighten that. Actually, you know what? That's probably fine. Oh, I see. Just popped out. Now it's fine, so not even loose. Okay, so that's good. And then you can close this guy again, and then that locks you up like that, and that locks into place. There you go. And then your heater works good. You can hear this kick on. I hear that in there. And then I didn't try the AC, but we could try it real quick to see. Ironically, it is blowing cold, so the AC does feel like it's working good. It's about 80 degrees here. Cool to touch. This is, of course, your four-wheel drive, so I'll show you that later. And I think that does it for interior video. So I appreciate you taking the time and watching this. If you have any questions, the stereo does work here. I'll show you this. And then this guy here, again, I can show you this stuff later, but this has got your high and low down here. So this is two-wheel four-wheel drive, which is really nice on a Wagoneer, because a lot of these were quadra-track, so they're all-time four-wheel drive. This one happens to have two-wheel four-wheel drive, that's done via vacuum. And then your low range is down here, so you pull this guy back if you're in neutral in four-wheel drive. I'm not going to do it now, of course, but other than that, that's it. It's a really, really nice Jeep. And again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything, feel free to reach out to us. Otherwise, that'll do it for the interior video, and we'll continue on.